Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Those of you that are a little bit more observant will notice this is not our motorhome. No, we are lucky enough to have been loaned this press vehicle for a few days from ELDDIS. It's actually their new limited edition for their 60th anniversary, and Jules and I are the first people to take it away, test it out and do a review of it. So we're quite excited to do that. That review will come just a few days after this video. So we headed to ELDDIS in concert in County Durham, collected the Autoquest limited edition, and we have come to a site that I've chosen. Never been here before. I just had a look on a Google map and thought that looks really nice. So the site is called Finchale Abbey Touring Park. It's actually spelt, it looks like Finchale, but it's pronounced Finchale. And it's here in County Durham. It's a privately owned site, it's adults only, and we decided this would be a good base to get to know a little bit about the ELDDIS. And also there is an abbey. The Finchale Abbey is actually behind us. So what we'll do is we'll have a saunter around, have a look at the site and have a look at the abbey. It's also known as the Priory. And I'll tell you a bit more about that when we get there. I'm not going to profess to know loads, but I'll tell you about it. So first of all, Finchale Abbey Touring Park. So if you're wanting to come here, as I say, it's adults only. The good thing about this site is it's fairly well priced. It's £28 a night for this time of year, which is June. I've just got an electric pitch. They've got some fully serviced pitches as well, and they take caravans, campers, motorhomes. So £28. I booked online, and what I liked was when I booked, I then got all the information I needed in an email. So I haven't actually had to go into reception. I've arrived, pulled up on the pitch, and that's it. We're enjoying ourselves. So yeah, pretty pleased. And the backdrop is absolutely stunning. What we'll do, before we go see the facilities and stuff like that, we'll just have a look at the Abbey and then have a look at the wider site. Because you can see behind me, we're sort of backing onto the Abbey, but the Finchale Touring Park, yeah, obviously it goes up round here. You've got choice of pitches, and then the facilities are over that way. Now when we arrived, we've come in from down here, so what we'll do is we'll venture down this way and we'll find out a bit more about it as well. This site, what I've decided, is going to be very good as a base for if you're wanting to go into Durham, because we're literally about 10 minutes from the city of Durham, and Durham is a stunning city. You've got the Cathedral there, you've got a castle, there's shopping, there's actually a really good sized university. It's a very popular university as well. So there's plenty to do in Durham, and if you are coming here, there are 3 park and rides around Durham. I was wanting to do that, but unfortunately we've run out of time because we had a slight hold up, shall we say, of taking the motorhome away. So unfortunately we're not able to do all the stuff we wanted to, but I will put links in the description. So if you wanted to go into Durham on the park and ride, you can park your motorhome or your car and go into the city centre. Right, I've walked down the little hill and we can get another look here at the Finchale Abbey, or the Priory. This is an English heritage property. Now, although the English Heritage control this, they say the site is a private site. So if you wanted to come and visit this anyway without staying, you can do that. What you would do in that case is you would drive down here, there's a barrier, you come through the barrier and you park up. You do have to pay for parking. The Abbey itself, so as you can see, obviously, it's very sadly now a ruin. That's past now, unfortunately. So this is the Abbey, and what you can do is you can either come as a visitor or you can come and stop on the site like we are. There's a little, that's the booking in office in that building there. This, as I say, it is English heritage. Now, you don't have to actually pay to go into it. So who does not like a free day out? Great. It's open from 10 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening during the summer. Believe it or not, it is British summertime. It is June and I have still got my big coat on. Not great, I know. The Abbey, the entrance is down here, so we're going to go in there and then walk around the ruins and have a look. They actually, I'm not sure whether it was completed in 1196 or that's, well, 1196 is the important date. So this is sort of when the Abbey, the Priory, was open for use. From 1196, and it was actually used as a retreat for the monks. Now the monks were based at the Cathedral in Durham, and as I say, I really wanted to get to the cathedral in Durham, but it hasn't happened. So if you are coming and you've got more time than we have, definitely go and visit the cathedral. But this is where the monks came on their holiday. Now, what I'll do is I'll just turn you around this way before we head in, because we're going to venture off there. There's a wooden bridge here with wooden stone bridge. That goes over the River Ware. We'll have a look at that after we've been through the priory. So you can go for a walk, obviously, along the riverside, and there's fishing as well if you're coming to the site. But come on, let's carry on into the priory itself. There is a nice path all the way around it, so it is fairly safe underfoot. There are some steps, so in terms of accessibility, you could get up on the grass, but you just have to be mindful that there are a few steps. It is absolutely brilliant. We came up last night to have a look, and it's brilliant. And you can see here sort of your backdrop with the river. But yeah, so it's like a previous little monk holiday centre. There is. I'll just let you look there. They've been mowing the grass this morning. And as you come up here, you literally can just wander around the ruins. They are doing a little bit of remedial work, so there are some barriers in places. But I mean, things like this, obviously, you have to step up. It is dog friendly as well, so you can come in here with your pets. And although the site's adult only, obviously the priory isn't. But yeah, there's loads of little paths. It's probably quite a popular place as well. If you have got children and you want to come up and visit it, you could spend hours hiding from them in here if you wanted to. So yeah, so that's the priory. But it's nice. It's just something different. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're not talking Alton Towers. We're talking, history, which is something I'm always interested in. But yeah, so there we go. Right, that's the Finchale Abbey and Priory. Let's go and have a look back down towards the river. Just watch your step. Don't want you to fall down there. It is really scenic, they'll say that. And if you're wanting to come and fish and stop somewhere peaceful while visiting Durham and Northumberland as well as the county Durham, county of Durham. You are literally on the border to get out into Northumberland. So this is a great base, and it's just off the A1 as well. So another good stop off if you're heading up and down that A1 North corridor. Just in the building here as well, there is a little coffee shop. We went and tried it yesterday. We got a hot chocolate, a latte and a ham and cheese toastie. It's quite expensive, but I suppose you are here and you haven't got much choice. If you want a hot drink or a cold drink or an ice cream, you can get one there. So yeah, right, let's head over to that bridge and just take a look over there. The entrance is also the exit, so you sort of come in where you go out where you've come in, and then we head off down here. In the little cafe, you can use your bank card or cash, so you don't need one or the other, you can use both. And then this is the little bridge. Now from the site, in terms of what is there locally amenity-wise, not a lot. You are going to have to either go off in your car or your motorhome or your pedal bike. You can get onto a national cycle route from here, and you can go walking. So this, as I say, this is the River Ware. Now, if you were to carry on over this bridge, I believe there is a path. When you arrive, you get a map, and I think there is a path that carries on, and it takes you to a village. It might be called Great Lumley, but don't quote me. I think it's there. And there is a pub up there, but it looks a couple of miles. So in terms of having something on your doorstep, no, there isn't. You are a little bit out of it, but there are supermarkets nearby. And this is the river. I spoke to a chap yesterday who was here fishing, and apparently there's salmon and trout in the river. So yeah, I was quite surprised with the salmon, but I suppose we are near Northumberland. We don't get that in Yorkshire that I know of, but yeah, salmon. So you can do fishing on the river, and then you can take the footpaths. So if you just see, I'll just sort of point over onto where the riverbank, there's a path that goes obviously along the river's side, so you can do a little bit of exploring. So there we go. That's the river and the abbey or the priory, depending on what you want to call it. What we'll do, we'll venture back up onto site, and I'll just show you the facilities up there, because if you're wanting to stay, you always want to know where things are, don't you? So come on, let's have a trundle back and venture back onto the site. And this is the facility block for the site. So you come up into this area, which is nice and open. You can park your motorhome up here and get water. There's a tap on the end of the building line, and there's one there. You'd have to attach your own hose pipes. You can get fresh water here, and also fill your aquarol if you're in your caravan. Male and female toilets. There is a little laundry room and a washing up facility, and then round the corner there's the Elson point as well. Apparently there is a grey waste drop-off which is near the exit barrier as you leave the site. I've not been there yet, so I'll have to find that tomorrow morning when we leave. But these are the facilities, and there's also some bins as well here for rubbish and recycling. The facilities inside, they are a little bit dated. They've been there a while, but what I will say is they are spotlessly clean. They're absolutely spotless, so absolutely no problem with them. They've just obviously been there for some time. But what I'll say is, for value for money, £28 a night, this site has been really good. I'm really pleased I chose this one. It was so quiet last night, lovely and peaceful. And as I say, it is adults only, it's dog friendly as well. There is a dog walk somewhere over that way, because we don't have fudge anymore. I don't know where the walks are. We do miss fudge. We'd like another fudge, but I don't know. But yeah, so there is a dog walk. And then obviously when you've chosen your pitch, no matter where you are, you've got a great view of the Abbey, which obviously is just behind our pitch. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to go and put the kettle on and have a bit of a chill out, because it's now, the sun's come out and we've got some work to do. Do you want to have a quick nosy in the ELDDIS? I'll have to find the key. Let me get the key. Let's go have a nosy. As I say, there is a full review coming. The door's on the wrong side. That's the first thing. But you know, you can't win them all. But come and have a nosy in. I think it's tidy. We'll find out, won't we? I'll put that there. I'll just slip my shoes off because it's not mine. So in we go. There we are. Oh yes, it's pretty tidy. come on in. So this is the ELDDIS Autoquest 150 limited edition for the 60th anniversary of ELDDIS. And as I say, there's going to be a proper review, so I'm not going to do it now. But yeah, the front of the motorhome, the kitchen, the shower room, big tower fridge freezer, and then an island bed layout. There are other layouts available in the Autoquest range, so all the information will be in the review vlog. But yeah, I'm going to put my kettle on, I'm going to make a brew. What I'll say is, this has been a really interesting motorhome trip in this motorhome. First time touring with a UK manufactured motorhome, and it's been a bit of an eye-opener for good reasons, I'll say that. So yeah, watch the review and find out. Right, I'll wind that up. So if you're interested in Finchale Abbey Touring Park, I'll put a link in the description below. I will also put a link to ELDDIS as well, obviously, so you can have a look at this. But yeah, if you are in the County Durham area looking for a site, definitely recommend this one. Yeah, absolutely. So there we go. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.